Hey there, and welcome to the Contentment Creator Podcast, the show designed especially for creative entrepreneurs just like you who are committed to a beautiful life that's rooted in courage and contentment, and that's blooming with creativity and prosperity. I'm your host, Ellen Broen, a certified life coach, a singer, a mother, and a lover of alliteration, dogs, and deep conversation. This show is designed to become a part of your daily routine to help you, fellow contentment creator, dig deep to clarify your life vision, catalyze your creative flow, and fuel your entrepreneurial fire in just a few inspiring minutes each day. Each Wednesday, we talk about community, and today's episode is all about how to practice energetic hygiene after draining interactions. Have you ever had one of those moments where you walk away from a conversation and just feel off? You can't quite name what happened, but your body feels a little heavier. Your mood dips, and suddenly the mental fog just rolls in. That's not just your imagination, that's your energy reacting to someone else's. Now, if you're a parent, you're not just carrying your own energy around. You're also holding space for your child's emotions, needs, schedules, crumbs, random sock piles, and meltdowns over the blue cup being dirty. And all of that requires energy. So when we talk about energetic hygiene, we're talking about the invisible but very real space that surrounds and supports our capacity to parent with intention. Let's take it one step further. Community, as we've discussed before, is vital. We're not meant to parent in isolation. But let's be honest, not every member of our community is a grounding presence. Some are energizing and affirming. Others are draining or even subtly judgmental. And while we can't necessarily Marie Kondo our entire community down to only those who spark joy, we can take responsibility for how we care for our own energy. That's what energetic hygiene is all about. Think of it like this. Just like we teach our kids to wash their hands after touching something sticky, we can learn to wash off the energetic residue that lingers from stressful conversations, boundary crossing texts, or unsolicited parenting advice from that one person who insists our child needs to be sleep trained, homeschooled, vegan, and fluent in Mandarin by age 3. Sometimes people cross our boundaries without meaning to. They bring their own anxieties, their own projections, their own fears. And because we love them, or we're close to them, or we share a group chat with them, we don't always feel ready or willing to push back. And that's okay. We're not always in a place to have that conversation. But that doesn't mean we just absorb it all and let it live in our nervous system rent free. That's where a gentle practice of energetic hygiene comes in. It might be something as simple as a quiet moment in the car before walking into your house, a quick body scan and shakeout in the bathroom after a tense interaction, or placing your hand on your heart and saying, "That's not mine to carry," or "I don't receive that." I first learned about energetic hygiene when I was training to become a coach. As a helping profession, it's very normal for my clients to bring big emotions, stressful circumstances to digest, or their most tender reflections. It's one of my greatest joys to support others in those moments. However, in order to move from one client to the next with a clean, energetic slate, or to close up my laptop at the end of the day and re enter my own life, I needed to embrace a practice of clearing. When I use this practice in my personal relationships, sometimes it looks like setting a limit before calling a person back. Or it's taking a slow, grounding walk after a triggering moment with someone I care about. Not to avoid the conversation, but to come back to myself before I respond. Other times, it's a few deep cleansing lion's breaths. Because parenting requires so much presence. And presence, I've found, is nearly impossible when my energetic field is full of everyone else's stuff. So while it's true that we get to be in community with others, let's also remember we're allowed to curate what energies we allow to stick around. Boundaries are beautiful, and so is tending to your inner world after it's been touched by someone else's storm. Parenting doesn't happen in a vacuum. Our energy touches everything. And the way we care for it, clear it, reset it, refill it, becomes the energetic soil our children grow up in. So if you're noticing you're more reactive than usual, more easily exhausted, or just feeling out of alignment, pause and check in. Maybe what you're carrying isn't yours. And maybe the most generous thing you can do today and for yourself and your community is to clear the space. Thank you for being here with me today. Join me here tomorrow if you're curious to know the one thing that transformed my inner critic to an inner calm. If you enjoyed today's episode, please share the love by sending it to someone you know it would support and by leaving Apple reviews and Spotify comments and ratings. It would truly mean the world to me to hear from you and to support those you care about. Hit that subscribe button so you never miss a day, and join me in my mission to help a world full of content creators become a world of contentment creators.